which is ambitious. Great silks, really great silks. I wonder if we can have a look at Ziad. We haven't seen him, and he's got a big old chance. And the other one we must talk about, Callum, is Talab Al-Khalidia, who's after all unbeaten.
Yeah, very, very hard to gauge how good this form is. He's a 7-year-old, 4-for-4 in Saudi Arabia, won all by wide margins between 1,600 metres to 1,800 metres. So it's hard to know how good that form is, but he could be very good.
Yeah, indeed he could. Quite a big horse. He's been ridden by Roberto Perez, who's got a lot of experience. So Sheikh Mohammed's going down to the finishing post to take a much closer look at these Arabians. This race can produce the odd shock. It often does. What is turning, things can change very quickly in Arabian races, can't they? They go from looking like they're going to win to they can duck out. We've had all sorts of things like that happen in kahaylas in years gone by.
Yeah, very much so. They are quite unpredictable at times, but let's hope for no casualties.
Now, it looks like we're nearly all set. Ziad, for me, where are you going?
Paddy's Day.
It was Craig.
Sends them away slowly out. Darius Dupay Mawahib was a little bit slow, and Shaddad had to be ridden with the stick early on. AFL Sajanjul commenced well. Barnamaj, good speed also. Bandar over on the inside. Talabel Kaladir and now Kakue Dubazil's coming across and trying to surf with it is Paddy's Day, although it's going to be caught out very wide into the first corner. Ziad getting across. Mawahib over on the inside, the red jacket, white cap. They were followed by El Zahir as they left the straight. Shaddad over on the inside, then Nafiz. Next of all over on the rails is Darius Dupay. Czech broker fair way back in the field with AF Mara, and Sniper de Monlau has gone back to the rear. 27-13 as they race into the back straight, and the front runner AFL Sajanju out with a big break, out by 4 or 5 lengths over the Saudi runner Talabel Kailadila in second. Next of all over on the fence is Bandar. They were followed by then Kakue Dubazils in the line but being ridden along. Paddy's Day travels strongly but caught wide from Barnamaj between them. Mawahib is over on the inside, then Shaddad Ziad, a gap of 2 lengths away in the field to El Zahir. Next of all then is Darius Dupayon. Nafiz a long way back, followed by next of all AF Mara as they come off the back. Czech Roke and Sniper de Monlau was back at the rear. Turning down the side, and they come to the final 800 metres, and moving up on the outside, Talab Al-Khalidia has gone to the front here under a little bit of pressure. AFL Sajanjul. Barnamaj is sticking on well. They were followed then by Mawahib. Next of all is Shaddad, followed then by Ziad coming to the outside, trying to go past Bandar. Paddy's Day lost its spot. Coming to the outside now is El Zahir as they race in, and Darius Dupayon ahead of the rest. They go to the final 350 in the kahayla Classic, and Talab Al-Khalidia is the leader, doing it well. Mawahib back at the inside. Barnamaj finishing well. Shaddad is down the outside. It's Talab Al-Khalidia just rolling in under a little bit of pressure. Barnamaj is trying to get there on the outside. Shaddad closes in late. Talab Al-Khalidia is clear in the Kahayla Classic, and Talab Al-Khalidia is going to win it for Saudi Arabia. Talab Al-Khalidia has taken it out from Shaddad. Third across the line, Barnamaj. They were followed by Mawahib. Then came El Zahir. Next in was Ziad Nafis. They were followed by Bandar, a gap off in the field. Next of all was AFL Sajanjul, followed by Darius Dupayon. Paddy's Day dropped right out of it with Sniper de Monlau, followed by AF Mara. Then came Kakue Dubazils and Czech Roke. Talab Al-Khalidia has taken it out for Roberto Perez. Has been able to go to the front as they've come off the back straight at about the 800 metres mark, and has held them safely at bay in the home straight. Barnamaj loomed as a chance, so too does Shaddad. Mawahib, after being poorly into stride, made some progress in the home straight, but Talab Al-Khalidia has been able to take it out and win the Dubai Kahayla Classic, sponsored by Mubadala. 10, 3, 4, 1, 6 and 8 are the numbers. 10, 3, 4, 1, 6 and 8. 2:13.68 is the winner's time. 2:13.68 is the winner's time, which, if confirmed, and it should be very soon, will be a new track record for the purebred Arabians. So super performance by Talab Al-Khalidia, taking out race number 2.
So Talab Al-Khalidia's unbeaten record remains intact. I suppose the only bit where it was really in doubt, Callum, was when he started to come over to this stand side to say hello to the crowd and then went back the other side. They don't make it easy, do they, these Arabians?
Yeah, he said he maybe just got a little bit lowly in front. He's hung left and right a little bit, but throughout the race he's travelled very powerfully. He's got a lovely position from stall 10, and certainly from the back straight, I said to you that this horse was going extremely well, and he certainly, you knew he had more in the tank when he did get into a straight line, found the rail in the last 100 metres or so, and really kicked on again.
It was a very decisive victory, really. First and second going to overseas. Chadad running a really good race in second, ahead of Barnamage. Jim Crowley got it right. Mawahib, the filly for the Martinells, ran a great race in fourth. Then Al Zahir and Ziad, who never really got into it. He's quite a big Arabian, this fellow, isn't he? He really takes the eye by Jalud Al Khalidia. A 7-year-old. I mean, remarkable. He didn't start racing until the 26th of January 2016. So it just must be a slow developer, maybe because it took him so long to grow into his frame.
Yeah, very possible. He's a huge thing for an Arabian, and having that pretty much 2-year break off has certainly done the horse a world of good. Now he's 7, it's only his 5th start, he's still unbeaten. He's just such a size advantage over so many of these, and with that he's got a lot of ability. He's also relished that slightly longer trip as well. It was his first try of further than 1800 metres, and he's to absolutely love every yard of it.
Yeah, he's owned by His Royal Highness Khalid bin Sultan bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, who's had 4 runners here prior to this, but this is his first win. A first win as well for his trainer, Mutlaq bin Mashraf. And Stephen's back with us. Kahayla Classic's often marked for export, but Saudi, it's a new one.
It certainly is, yeah. Big Arabian, that. He's huge. Stood out amongst the rest of the field. 5 from 5. And he had a good old look around when he got to the front, didn't he? I know this horse used to wear earplugs and they used to pull it out halfway through the races in Saudi. That's not allowed here. And perhaps you can see why, because he's heard the noise of the crowd and he's had a good look around. But no, he won his prep race, in which Eric Martinell sent a couple over to Saudi very easily. And he's taken this with a degree of authority. A couple of disappointments here. Could never really get in contention. You know, he's beaten Barnamage last time out, so this wasn't his true running. Al Zahir, just have to assume he's a